Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we're going to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 15. So last time on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, last episode was a jam-packed episode. A lot of information, action, revelation. So, where to begin? I guess there's only one place to begin, Fura. Fura Bradley. As I suspected, ever since I first met him, he's actually not good. But seems obvious now, but I didn't suspect him working with Lust. I don't know why. Anyways, so he's working with Lust, Gluttony, Envy, and those guys. And the eye that he has a patch over, he called it the Ultimate Eye, and it has like the Ouroboros tattoo. And he said, when he was talking to Greed, he said, I can see your weakness. So I wonder if it gives him the power to see everyone's weakness, or is it more to it? With a name like Ultimate Eye, then I think there's more to it. So, I guess the bigger revelation than that is actually that the one who created, Lust, Gluttony, and what's his name? Greed. His name is Father, which at first when I saw him, I was like, holy shit, is that Aaron? Thinking about Attack on Titan. Is that Ed and Al's father? Because damn, like same hair, same hairstyle, I believe. Facial structure. I think he was wearing glasses too, but I'm not 100% sure. But if it is, holy shit, that changes a lot of things. And I didn't even mention, so yeah, besides the Fuhrer working with, Lust, Gluttony, and everyone else, he's actually a homunculus as well, but he ages, so that's interesting. So he's not exactly like the others. So when you think about, him causing the genocide pretty much of the Shvalins and ordering it, wonder if there was more to it, if it was part of a bigger plan, because it seems like they do have a plan, but I'm not sure what it is. They did mention that he is Wrath, and there's Sloth, who they have, I believe, locked up. They say he's working or doing something, so it'd be interesting to see him as well. Al, he got his memory back, and because of the, what's her name? The girl that was inside of him. That sounds weird. Martel, I think that was her name. She was killed, and her blood went on to his seal, and that, caused him to remember everything. He doesn't, remember anything, any information regarding getting their body back, but he does, have his memory. So I'm not sure if now he can do alchemy like his brother, which would be cool, but he's definitely gained knowledge, so we'll see what happens. But enough talking, guys. Let's dive into this episode. Here we go. Starting off with a bang. Scar versus
So
what?
you dare to challenge Giorno Comanche, the Silver Alchemist, to battle, do you?
Thank God he's called Silver Alchemist.
However,
his name is a mouthful. Pretty cool. Too slow. Oh, maybe not. And a wooden leg. Reminds me of Penguin for some reason.
not bad at all. You got off with just a scratch.
Silver Alchemist. Okay.
You can't say the same.
Damn. So he's going after all alchemists? Even the ones that are not with the military? It doesn't look like he's with the military.
What's going on? Who is this? Oh, sir, you've returned. Welcome back. I said, who is this?
Pleased to meet you. My name is Mei Chang, sir.
Mate? Is that a panda on her?
Your master, Mr. Yogi, revived me and brought me back here.
Master.
Master. What girl?
Allow me to close your wound.
Alchemy. I swear to God, if he kills this little girl, I don't think I can continue watching this episode.
It's a skill called Alkahestry from the land of Xing.
She's from Xing. That's right, sir.
Alkahestry? It's the same thing like alchemy, right?
East by herself to come here. Ha! Clearly ridiculous.
No, I wasn't alone. I had her with me too.
So it is a...
Her? You mean this little creature here?
That's right. Her name's Xiaomei.
Is he gonna... Don't kill her.
Oh, you are. That's Alkahestry, right? The art of reading the dragon's pulse, of knowing the power that flows through the ground and how to use it. That tattoo matches the flow of Alkahestry used in my homeland.
Alkahestry.
My brother was a student of alchemy and alkahestry. He conducted a great deal of research into both fields.
Okay, so it's
The
different.
tattoo that I bear is a result of that research.
Yeah, alchemy.
That's incredible. Your brother must have really been something.
We can be on our way to Central without any further delay.
Oh, that sounds great.
So that's why he didn't kill her.
What do you think you're doing? Didn't he tell you to shove off, kid? We're not exactly going to Central for a picnic, you know.
I know, but I meant what I told you.
You mean all that immortality stuff you were blabbering about earlier? There's no such thing.
Yes, there is, and I came here to find it.
Oh, shut up! Kids don't know anything!
It's possible through the use of alchemy. That's why I have to find him. The incredible man I've heard so much about. You see his hair and his eyes are golden like the sun. He wears a dashing red coat as he strides forth to save people in need.
You mean
The brilliant state of
Edward?
Edward Alec!
Why would she want immortality? She's a kid, or unless she wants this for someone else.
It's dangerous to be out walking the streets alone at this hour.
Is that number 48?
You never know when you might meet the terrible serial killer feared by all. Bury the chopper!
68. You almost with
Man,
Hawkeye.
what do you have to pull a gun for? All right, that's it, lady. Now I'm gonna hear you scream!
Is she ready to see now?
Hey, how come you're not paralyzed with fear?
You actually remind me of someone else I know.
Let me guess. Alphonse something or other.
Yeah.
You've met Alphonse before?
Oh, so the guy's a
Get him,
friend of
doggy.
yours, is he? I'm gonna tell you something, sweetheart. You're one strong woman.
It's worse. There's a chance that military
Captain.
senior staff was involved as well.
Plus, there were those other two, lust and envy.
So they're
Are
doing
they
their
the
own
ones who made you
investigation.
into what you are now?
No, it was the researchers who did that. Ripped my soul right out of my body and slapped it into this suit of armor you see here.
We're at Rush Valley again?
Hello there, Winry.
Oh, Winry's still there.
You look like you're in a very generous mood today.
Hi, Ed. Hi, Al.
Is his arm messed up yet?
What are you doing showing up like this?
Oh yeah, forgot. Well, at least she's getting paid. At first I didn't think
Amy is holding down an
she was
honest
getting
job
paid.
now, and you two still can't stand a trouble? Really? She is? Yeah. She's given up her former life as a pickpocket, and now she earns her money by fixing roofs and doing other odd jobs
Good
around
job,
town.
Pena.
And what about the two of you, huh? Made any progress yet?
Yeah, we have. It's slow going, though.
We're still moving ahead, little by little, I guess.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Is she learning under, what's that guy named?
All right,
Dominic?
I've done all I can for now.
Thanks, Winry.
I'm missing some parts, so you'll have to make do with a patch job.
Where did Al go? Oh.
Al?
Brother?
What now? Did you find a stray cat or something?
Well, no.
You guys are lifesavers. Thanks a lot. Your
That was
treat,
nice
right?
of them.
When did I say I was paying?
Let's not quibble over something so small.
What are you coming for?
How lucky I am to have found such hospitality. So far from home.
He has the
Far
same
from
hand
home?
on his
You
napkin.
mean you're not from here?
That's right. I came from Xing.
Oh, Shing. That's
I guess that's the shine of this
headed
world.
east of the desert?
Headed here to do some Alkahestry research.
Alkahestry.
Yes, I believe it's what you here in this country call alchemy.
Okay, so
In
it's the same
Xing, it's
thing.
known as Alkahestry. It's mainly used in the medical professions.
Huh. Different countries, different customs, I guess.
Okay, so they use it
Here,
for
alchemy
medicine
use
only?
is mainly military. Things began to move more toward the militaristic when the current Führer, King Bradley, first came into power.
That son of a bitch.
I have to say, I'm curious about Alkahestry. A branch of alchemy that's medically specialized?
I'm curious too.
By any chance,
Could help them
are
maybe
the
with
two of
their
you guys
body.
alchemists?
Oh yeah, we are actually. I'm Edward Elric, a state alchemist.
Hope this
And
guy's
I'm his
good.
younger brother, Alphonse Elric. It's nice to meet you.
My name's Ling Yao. It's a pleasure.
So, Ling, what else can you tell us about Alkahestry? We'd sure love to learn more.
Nothing. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not actually an alkahestress.
If you don't practice
damn.
Alkahestry, why come all the way here to research it?
Well, see, I'm looking for something. It's possible you two have heard of it before.
Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone. I'm very eager to find it. Do you know anything about it?
Why do you want it?
No, we can't help you.
You wouldn't be lying to me now, would you? So, do you have something to tell
Yeah,
me?
you got bodyguards,
Why
but
the interest in the Philosopher's Stone?
I want to achieve immortality.
Melody, please. What a bunch of nonsense.
Not to me, it isn't.
In any case, I can't say that I care too much for your way of asking questions. Kind of rude, don't you think?
oh,
Mother!
You're gonna fight us too!
Hey, hold on!
come on, guys, you can take them down.
Jeez. Is that guy an acrobat?
Must be a Shingese fighting style. Could be tough to beat.
Even so, they're still not as strong.
As teacher!
That's cool. Okay. Thought it was gonna be easy taking them down, but
Crap!
they are good.
Damn.
And they're not even
You're
using alchemy.
persistent. Picking a fight like this just because I won't give you information? What are you guys after? You and your boss with the freaky closed eyes. Hey, I landed one! Ow, it hurt. That's strange. As soon as I insulted Ling, this guy completely lost it.
Guess he's someone important.
Hey, long time no see, Vanina!
What in the world are you doing here, Al? Besides getting yourself into more trouble.
Why is
Yeah,
Al
I'm
running?
not. Can I ask you a favor?
That really hurt you.
Person emits a flow of ki, yet I don't sense one coming from this suit of armor.
If this is the best his flunkies can manage, that bastard Ling must be pretty pathetic too!
He's trying to get under his skin. Smart move.
Just like
Dang.
before, as soon as I insult his boss, this guy completely loses his cool. And when that happens, his attacks become weak and useless. Now then, I think it's about time for me to have a look at your face.
Oh, shit, girl. Oh, shit.
She has a cannon in her prosthetic. This country is a place to be reckoned with.
Oh, hell yeah. Get him out.
Not too bad considering it was my first time.
Hell yeah.
It's Alkahestry.
Now you can use
Nothing else in
alchemy.
array.
Master Ling will be furious.
Okay.
Hey, girlie! Be
Damn.
more careful
That
about where
worked.
you use that thing. Would have killed anybody else.
But how? You removed your own arm?
I spent a fair amount of time hunting rabbits
Damn.
when I was a little kid. Setting a trap
Call
for
me
you
impressed.
was easy.
Brother!
Oh, hey, Al.
Click them down.
Good work, guys.
Why, what are you so chipper about?
You guys have got some pretty impressive skills. I know, come work for me and together we can take over this country. What do you say?
I've had enough of your idiotic chattering. Just go back to Shing.
Look, there they are! Look at the mess you've made!
Yeah,
You practically destroyed our town!
You're covering the damage.
And your restaurant bill, too!
Hey, wait, just hold on a second. This guy and his little entourage should be paying for everything.
So sorry, I don't understand much language of this country. Okay, bye-bye now.
Get the hell back here!
Huh? He ran away!
Damn, they all got away.
I did too! Yeah, what's your sorry butt doing here?
Now, we're all friends here, right?
That's how you treat your friends? By sicking your dogs on them? Those two didn't go easy.
Let it go. I promise I'll give them a talking to later. The girl's name is Lan Fan. The old man is
Lan Fan.
called Fu. Their family has served
Lan
mine for
Fan Fu.
generations. They're quite good at what they do.
Oh, so you shake down strangers for food and yet you can somehow afford 2 personal attendants?
Well, I am the Emperor's son, after all.
Oh.
Emperor's son? That makes you
The prince!
Not the reaction I anticipated. Probably right, it's not actually that big a deal. The Emperor has a lot of sons. It's like this. My country, Shing, is broken up between 50 different clans, with an Emperor at the top reigning over all of them. The daughter of each clan's chief becomes one of the Emperor's wives and bears his children.
Damn.
The current Emperor
Okay.
has 19 daughters and 24 sons. I come in at number 12 in that lineup.
43 kids? That's incredible.
The issue of succession must be a tricky one.
Indeed it is. That's
It's
the problem
around.
we're facing right now.
For sure.
The Emperor's health has begun to deteriorate recently. Each clan is doing everything they can to curry favor. And I'm no exception.
You want to up your chances by discovering the secret of immortality.
Exactly.
So it took a while to...
Poor Winry.
What happened to your arm?
Pretty much builds him a new one.
Young lord. Why do you put up with this boy? There's no need to bow to someone so far beneath you.
If all it takes is a little bowing, I'll consider it a small price to pay. The fate of 500,000 Yao clansmen rides on this.
We were thinking about doing some digging in Central.
Who's that?
You guys are going back to Central? I want to come too. Take me with you.
Guy?
What do you
wanna
want to
say?
go there for?
I'd like to go see the Hughes
Guy
family
girl.
again.
But don't you have a lot of work to do here?
It's okay if you want to go, Winry. You should take a break every once
So
in a
he's
while.
their tutor?
Thanks so much, Mr. Garfield.
Okay, we'll all go.
Central, here we come!
That's a bad idea.
Oh, we're going to Central! How exciting!
I told you you're not coming with us!
The little girl is coming with us after all, huh? Sir, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. You never have told me what your name is. If you don't mind, I would very much like to know it.
Ishvalan names are sacred. Ishvalan people take great pride in speaking their names aloud, as they are gifts from God.
Well then, sir, your name must be a special one indeed.
I have renounced my Ishvalan name. Now go! Keep moving!
Right!
I'm walking down a path of no return, so I will leave behind me every gift I have received from God.
Okay, guys, that's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 15. So, I'm really happy for Al. He can now use, or he can now do alchemy without a transmutation circle, so he can do it like his brother. Even though Ed is feeling a little, you know, down on himself, but he's gotta be happy for his brother, and the fact that they're pretty formidable team right now, even more so than they were before, because now both of them can do it. So yeah, I wonder if he has maybe a little bit more information or techniques than his brother because of the information that he gained. So we have Shing, which is the country towards the east of Amstress. I believe that's the country that they're in right now. That's what it's called. And then the south, RWBY. I'm probably not saying any of these names right. The north, Drachma, and then the west, Kreta. Anyway, so they're pretty much at war with all sides except for Drachma. I think that's what Edward said. That's the biggest country, and mainly because they have these huge mountains and it's hard for either side to invade. So that guy Lang Yao, he's Emperor's son, so he's a prince, and he's there so he can get information regarding the Philosopher's Stone. So pretty interesting that the information regarding the Philosopher's Stone is spreading pretty much everywhere, and he wants it to get immortality. And the reason why, he explained, is that his father, who's in charge of everyone, is pretty much he's the emperor, so yeah. But there's different clans, and he married each woman from each clan and has a kid in each clan. So he said, what, there's 43, I think, children that he has, and each one of them wants to be the successor to him. Shit, so that's definitely gonna be crazy. So each one is trying to, you know, step up and overtake the other one in the eyes of the emperor, and he wants to gain immortality, which I'm not sure if that's the best way to, because if the emperor gets immortality, wouldn't he just be continuing to be the emperor, or if he wants it for himself to be immortal, maybe that would make the emperor consider him next in line, I guess. Anyways, so he has these two, you know, I don't know what he called them, they're like bodyguards pretty much. They served the family, so they were badass fighters, especially they're not using any alchemy or anything like that, so major props to them. And one of them is a girl, so wonder if she has feelings towards him too. She always seems to get angry. Is it more sense of a loyalty to him or something more? Anyways, poor Winry, she has to fix his arm yet again. Looks like she has, I don't know if she's gonna have to build it from scratch because it looked pretty torn up. So yeah, in the beginning we got introduced to this little girl, also from Shang, and her name is Shang Mei, and she has this little panda, I believe it's called Mei Xiao. So she's also familiar with Alkahestry, obviously because that's what they study there, but she can actually perform it. And at first I was like, Scar, because she used it on him to heal his you know, wound. I was like, Scar, you better not kill her. I don't know what I've done if they showed him killing her. But when she mentioned, I'm calling it a panda, I'm not sure what it is, but when she mentioned it, he was like reaching out. Was he reaching out? He looked surprised too. Not sure what that moment meant. Was he thinking about going after her? Was he surprised because of the creature, or what was going on there? But anyways, thankfully he didn't kill her, and he actually took her along with him. She said that she wants immortality too, so I'm wondering if she's maybe part of a different faction, and she's also, I don't know if they let that time, if they, you know, if the emperor would let a girl succeed him, a daughter rather. Maybe she's doing it for her brother, maybe she's actually somehow related to the guy, Lang Yao. But anyways, she knows about Edward, and she has this amazing picture of him in her head. I think she might be let down a little bit. So I think she believes that he has, you know, information regarding Philosopher's Stone. So I wonder if it's not a coincidence also that the guy ran into sort of Edward and Al and is asking them about the Philosopher's Stone. So also Scar, he mentioned his brother, and his brother also studied Alkahestry and alchemy, and he said that the tattoo that he has on his arm is a result of the research that his brother did. So I'm not sure, is that the reason that he's able to do what he does, or what's going on there? But anyway, it looks like he's headed back to Central. So is he going back after State Alchemists? And shit, Winry, she said she wants to visit Central City too, or Central, because she wants to go back to you know, to visit the Hughes family, and Ed and Al are gonna go with her, along with you know, Ling. So it's gonna suck when they find out what happened. But yeah, whole lot of information, new characters, enjoying it. Hopefully I got all that information. I'm sure I missed a few things, but who knows. So as always guys, leave me in the comments, let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.